Now, in France, opponents of COVID restrictions have been staging another day of protests. In central Paris, protesters clashed with police who responded with tear gas. The demonstrations are against a draft bill introducing COVID passes and mandatory vaccinations for health workers. The passes give access to a wide variety of services and amenities to those who have been fully vaccinated or have a negative COVID test. Protesters say it restricts their freedoms. Well, protests have also been taking place in London. These were the scenes in Trafalgar Square, where thousands of people gathered to campaign against vaccine passports, face masks and further lockdowns. Crowds then marched towards more government buildings. Well, several people have been arrested in Sydney in Australia as thousands of anti-lockdown protesters breached COVID-19 restrictions in the centre of Australia's biggest city. Thousands joined the protests after authorities suggested COVID-19 restrictions could remain in place until October. A number of them clashed with the police and were arrested. Demonstrations have also been taking place in Melbourne and Brisbane. 14 million Australians are under strict stay-at-home orders as the authorities struggle to contain a surge in Delta variant infections. Now, people have been gathering in Hungary's capital, Budapest, today as the annual Gay Pride March is taking place. But this year, the country's government has approved a law that bans the depiction of what it describes as promotion of homosexuality and transgender issues to anyone under the age of 18. Well, Pride organisers say they want to stand up for a diverse, open and inclusive society against what they call the government's stigmatising policies. Now, protesters in Brazil have again taken to the streets across the country in support of vaccinations and also to demand the impeachment of President Bolsonaro. The country is struggling with high numbers of COVID deaths. Local media have reported demonstrations in 13 state capitals, including Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. It comes as public prosecutors begin to investigate allegations that several government officials were asking for bribes in connection with the purchase of 2 vaccines. Now, around 17% of the Brazilian population has so far been fully vaccinated.